Okay, continue from my previous video, which was the Google Maps lead scraper. I'm going to talk about how to enrich the data that you get from the Google Maps leads. So, this setup is going to be using firecrawl. I initially tried to use Crow for AI, if you've heard about it. It's like a self-hostable crawling open source code thing that this is actually it right here. And I tried to use Crow for AI, and the way I approached it was it gets the robot.txt, all the sitemaps, if that doesn't work, and then uses Crow for AI to scrape each page individually. And as each website, right, has different like ways they're made, so then this just caused so many issues because I just kept getting new different issues from different websites. And yeah, it wasn't it wasn't working that great. And then there's just too many nodes, and then just started blowing up. And yeah, but I did realize that you could actually just have Crow for AI scrape through all the pages by itself and then return like some sort of output. But I guess I didn't see it in the documents, the documentation. So yeah, but I did switch over to firecrawl because it is easy to set up. And I know Crow for AI can do the same thing, but I might try it later when I have time. But basically, Crow for AI crawls through the whole website and also gives an AI like whatever you want, summary or like pain points and stuff like that. And I'll show you how it works here. So basically, start a schedule trigger, right? I'm just running it every hour or something. And then firstly, we get the rows. So from previous videos, we have all the leads already here, just added by the Google Lead scraper. So then it goes to like one row, and then it just gets all the data. I'll get the link. And if there is no website, right? So if there's just no website like here, I just add it to a different database, which is just showing all the places without a website. Because since there's no website, it could offer a website, you know. It's a, it's a different lead, but yeah, it could offer a website. And then if it does have a website, we send that to the firecrawl um cloud, cloud hosted system, which is obviously just such a firecrawl. Is it's even free right now. I mean, I don't know. Right now I'm using it for free, but I'll check my usage. Right, this is firecrawl. You can use it online, or you can collect it with an API key, which is what I'm doing right now. But yeah, you see my usage is really low. Like I've only used 1%, and I've scraped about like 50 leads. I mean, that's not that much actually, but yeah, it's pretty low. And then if you obviously have a bunch of leads you want to enrich, then yeah, you can pay, which is like I think it's like 20 a month. But right now I'm using it completely for free, and it's connected using an API key with N8N. And then so this is basically the how my JSON is formatted, right? This is the URL that goes in. And then the way I figured this out was I was on the documentation, and then apparently there's this method, the extract method, right? I'm pretty sure it's on the yeah. So I'm using the extract API key. Basically, that just goes through the whole website according to firecrawl. I don't know exactly how it works. It doesn't really tell you the system, but it goes through the whole website, and you can add an AI prompt, and this AI will do what you want it to do for the whole website, right? So this is a bit hard to read because I just made it easy for it to go onto the JSON. But it's a research analyst, and I asked it to give me a business summary, and then try to map out this website with any offers as an AI agency I could give them, right? And also try to find like a personal email and like a personal phone number, and yeah, and also who's like the highest decision maker in the website, right? And that's basically all it tries to do. And I just said through this whole prompt. You can read it if you want, copy paste it if you want. It's not entirely the best. I do want to tweak it a bit, but um, yeah, you guys can do that if you want. And this is basically what I wanted to return. So the schema, right? So type object, the properties, the business, all the different stuff, AI solutions, and this I can map it into my Google Sheets when it's returned results, right? And then like most HTTPS request nodes, there's a poll, right? So I wait 5 seconds and just check whether it's done or not. And also I saw that some websites are just completely invalid, right? Like the link which is not working, and it doesn't return an error, right? It returns just a message, like just JSON.error with this message. So I was like, okay, if this happens for a website, that just means there's something fundamentally wrong with the website, right? So I just make it add to the potential websites offers, which I showed you before, and just update the current lead saying it's sent to there. Right, if there is a terrible error that happens, maybe the server's down, something like that, then yeah, I set it to a stop an error. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is connected to my error handling workflow, which is really easy to make. You can search up a YouTube video about it. It only takes like 30 seconds. Just connect it to like Telegram or something, and I just get a notification that there's an error. And yeah, if this is, or if it's a good website, then we just constantly check if it's completed, if the status of the poll is completed, and then we just wait. Like, yeah, this one takes quite a while because I think it was also part of the AI prompt with the extract, so it took a lot longer than normal scrapers. So that's why I made it wait like 20 seconds, and it still loops a lot. And then after that, right, this ranking system, I just got ChatGPT to make some code to rank the stuff, because I did ask the AI prompt to give it like a score, and it's been giving really high scores, so I don't know how good that is. Right, that's why I'm saying some parts of the prompt might need to be tweaked. But yeah, this ranking system basically takes a score that this has given, and then just like depending on the bucket, like if it's like 95, 85, it's A plus. Yeah, it's not really relevant, but there's something fun I did. And then basically we update the leads with the new information that the firecrawl has gotten, and we also with the re-get that lead, right? Because it can't get it back from there because of the looping, and then it's just like weird stuff. They can't get back like some initial variables from the start because you've looped the same spot. So yeah, this is one of the ways to remedy it. And then basically we merge these two, and then we apply it to the daily core sheet, right? Because the daily core is what the enrichment is needed, and this is like the enriched data, as you can see. It's not bad. So then I'll show you the headers, right? The top part's different. It was a bit different the Crawl for AI software. So we have the contact info, right? Which, okay, my heading name is pretty bad, but the contact info is basically like any numbers linked to a main decision maker it found. Main phone number is just scraped from the Google Maps scraper, right? Just in case there is no main phone number. I mean, there's no personal phone number. And lead qualifier is just like the grade system I was talking about. Business summary, which is these ones are bad, but business summary is basically what the firecrawl AI agent extracted. I would recommend using Airtable if you have access to that, because Google Maps is not good for looking at data. But basically, as you can see, it tells you what it does, what they focus on, their core offerings. It's pretty good business summary. Like if you just need a business summary, I would definitely recommend this method from a website. Right, and then there's also the reason, the lead analysis. Don't look at these ones some old stuff. So it basically tells you why it could be a good business for our agency, right? Strong market fit and all that. And then I also made this thing where it finds like pain points for the businesses. So it finds the top 3 pain points, and then I gave it a list of our offers as an AI agency, right? And it tries to map them out, right? I was explaining it before, but you can see it here. It's like struggling with traditional real estate methods, resulting in no sales properties. So then, automated outreach, or like manual processing leading to slow sales, and then AI chatbots for operations is pretty good, pretty useful. If I had like if my salesman, he's looking at the leads, and then he wants to see what's the main pain points you could target, and talking to them, you could just look at this, look at the business summary, look at the pain points, and it makes life so much easier than actually just searching up the website and seeing what they do. And then also we have this, the highest decision maker found, right? This has like a 50% chance of happening, of getting one. But it does find them, and if it does find them, I think the number, okay, not all the times, but yeah, and usually the personal number would be part of it, right? And it's actually good because the Google Maps scraper didn't find a number, but there was a number there, which is actually really useful. Yeah, and then I think that's it. Yeah, outcome, that's just for like for the workflow process after we call them and stuff. But yeah, that's basically the firecrawl data the data enricher using firecrawl, right? Use for Google Maps leads. And if you know a basic about N8N, this should be enough for you to really build it. It was really easy to make. But yeah, that's it. And I'll probably make the next video about LinkedIn outreach and stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.